Okay, we are recording. Hi, everyone. I'm Shifra Nancy, and I am here to do a little bit of my signature talk. I'm practicing my signature talk and going to talk about um, the cleanser, review a little bit of the cleanser that I talked about last month, and then I'm going to share a little, well, a lot actually about scrubs versus exfoliants. And so, no judgment. Just let me practice with you guys and we'll just see what happens. And I'm just here to help women enhance their beauty from the inside out and experience a life-changing shift. That's what my that's what this is all about. And I am going to be putting this on YouTube, so hopefully we'll get some followers there too. So here I go. So, and you might see me jumping around a little bit. So that's okay, because there's some things that are in my notes here that I'm not ready to share with all of you all right now. So today is about the cleanser. I'm going to do a little review on that. And then, like I said, to the scrubs versus the exfoliants. So here we go. So years ago, I remember running late and hurrying down the hallway into the bathroom to flip on the light in the bathroom to get ready for work, and I felt overwhelmed by the sight before me. It was a countertop filled with my skincare products piled high on the bathroom counter. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, who has time for this? And it's funny because I spend my days helping women take care of themselves, take care of their skin. So, just like you, I was busy with life, and that included my skincare routine. And I knew taking care of myself was important. However, like most of my clients, I didn't have 45 minutes for a healthy skincare routine every morning and every night. So women feel overwhelmed by their skincare steps so often that they give up and they either return the products or they just toss them to the side. And that's exactly how I felt with all those products sitting there on the counter. And something needed to change. So, as a professional licensed skincare specialist, I wanted to find a solution. And for the next 30 years, I dedicated myself to discovering the best, the healthiest, and most natural skincare products that delivered quick results. And I found the answer. My name is Shifra Nancy, and at 68 years old, I believe that looking beautiful doesn't have to be time consuming. Your skincare routine shouldn't overwhelm you. It should leave you feeling refreshed, confident, and ready to face every day. Over my 40 plus years in this business, I've helped thousands of women just like you to improve their skin and enhance the value of their skincare routines with great results. So in the next few minutes, I'm just going to do a review of what we did last month, which was the cleanser. And the cleansers, I thought it was a great webinar last month. The cleansers are tailored for different skin types, including acne-prone, oily, normal to oily, normal to dry, T-zone, combination, and dry skin. And it's important to understand, the most important thing to understand is water is not a cleanser. That is so important. Well, we can talk about that later. There are various types of cleansers, like a cream cleanser, a gel cleanser, a foaming cleanser, each suitable for different skin types, and most cleansers are rinsed off. Though some people, they prefer to do the wipe off or with a tissue or with a towel. Personally, I recommend rinsing your skin with a cleanser with tepid water until your skin is free from makeup and dirt. And this may require washing the skin about 1 to 3 times, especially if you wear makeup. So that was last month talking about cleansers. I just want to share something really quickly. When I started sharing some posts within the last month asking people how they cleanse their skin, what do they cleanse their skin with, I had people say that they rinse their skin with water, and I wish I invited her to come here to learn, but what can I say? So, okay, so now I'm going to talk about the scrubs versus the exfoliants. I'm going to read this to you. I'm going to read what I researched, and then I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you about scrubs and exfoliants. So, just bear with me here. We're going to explore the difference of the two popular skincare methods, their benefits, and how to choose the right one for your skin type. So here's what I researched. What are scrubs? Scrubs are physical exfoliants that use granules or particles to manually remove dead cells from the surface of the skin. They contain ingredients like sugar, salt, and microbeads. Scrubs are great for those who prefer hand-on approach to exfoliants and enjoy the immediate smoothness they provide. So here's the benefits. Immediate results with smoother skin texture, stimulate circulation and promote healthy glow, and they can be used on various parts of the body. What are exfoliants? Exfoliants, on the other hand, often refer to chemical exfoliants that use acids or enzymes to remove dead cells. The common types include the alpha hydroxy acids, which we know as ADAs, not ADHD, excuse me, ADAs. And then we've got the beta hydroxy acids, which is the BHAs. And then there's the enzymes that come from fruits. And these are ideal for those that prefer gentler, more granular exfoliation processes. I love those fruit exfoliants. They're just amazing. Benefits of exfoliants. Exfoliants penetrate deeper into the skin for thorough exfoliation. They help by reducing fine lines, acne, and hyperpigmentation. Suitable for sensitive skin types when used correctly. Choosing the right method. Dry or sensitive skin may benefit from more chemical exfoliants, while oily, thicker skin may handle physical scrubs better. Remember, this is just some research that I did, that I'm reading you, and then I'm going to tell you my opinion. Frequency of use. Scrubs are typically used 1 to 2 times a week, while chemical exfoliants can be used more frequently depending on the formulation. Conclusion. Both scrubs and exfoliants have their unique benefits and can be part of a healthy skincare routine. Understanding your skin type and needs will help you make best choice for radiant, healthy skin. Now we're going to talk about my research of facial scrubs, harsh versus gentle. Facial scrubs are a popular choice for exfoliating the skin, but it's important to choose the right type for your skin's needs. In this section, we'll explore differences between harsh and gentle facial scrubs and how to select the best for your skin type. This is where I hold on to what I'm about to read. Harsh scrubs typically contain more abrasive particles such as crushed walnuts and apricot seeds. These scrubs are designed for a deeper exfoliation and are marketed for those with oily or acne-prone skin. Characteristics of harsh scrubs. Large, rough particles. Provides a deep, intense exfoliation. Can be abrasive for sensitive or dry skin and may cause micro tears if used too frequently. Now, gentle scrubs. Gentle scrubs use finer, smoother particles like jojoba beads or finely grounded oats. And these are designed to provide a mild exfoliation, making them suitable for sensitive or dry skin types. Characteristics of gentle scrub. Smaller, smoother particles provide a mild and soothing exfoliation, suitable for sensitive skin and frequent use. Helps maintain skin's natural moisture balance. Choosing the right scrub. Sensitive skin sensitivity. If you have sensitive skin, opt for gentle scrub to avoid irritation. Desired results. For a deep cleanse, harsh scrubs can be effective, but should be used sparingly. Look, that was even hard to spit out. It's so hard to say when you don't believe in something. Frequent use. Gentle scrubs can be used more regularly. Harsh scrubs should be limited to once a week or less. I say never. In conclusion, understanding the difference between harsh and gentle facial scrubs can help you make an informed decision for your skincare routine. Always consider your skin type and sensitivity when selecting a scrub to ensure healthy, glowing skin. So, I want to say, as a skincare professional of 40 plus years, I've seen firsthand the importance of choosing the right products for your skin. I'm going to ask you, please don't ever use harsh scrubs with ingredients like walnuts and apricot seeds. They really can hurt your skin by making tiny little cuts, and always be gentle with your skin. When using a scrub or an exfoliant, because a scrub and exfoliant can be used the same way, the same verbiage. When they were talking about the exfoliant of a chemical or an ADHD or a BHA, and the fruit enzymes, those are deeper exfoliants. But when you're using a gentle scrub or exfoliant, they can still use the word scrub or exfoliant. And I hope that makes sense, and we can talk about that at the end. So when using the scrub or the exfoliant, remember to use plenty of water. And you're going to use gently massage the skin in upward strokes with your fingertips. And this technique helps maximize the benefits of the skincare routine and enhances the appearance of a smoother surface of the skin. I prefer to do it in the shower, and I also want to share this with you. It's really okay to mix your scrub with your cleanser in the shower. It's okay to do that. Now, I think it's up to you. If you've got breakouts on your skin, I suggest using a scrub less often. And if you're really, really dry skin, I suggest you once a week at the max. Even if it's just twice a month, it's okay, because you really don't want to any tears on the skin. I prefer a scrub exfoliant with jojoba, those little jojoba beads. When the water hits the skin with those beads, they melt into your skin, and then they gently lift the dead cells up off your skin. And you're just going to use circular motions. I use these two fingers, which is my middle finger and my ring finger, because these are my facial fingers, and they really are the most gentle fingers to use that won't drag the skin. So it's just in little circles, and I just go all over, and I do my neck, and I do the décolleté, and sometimes I do the arms, and I go under the breast and down and then you rinse with lots of water. You have to make sure that you're rinsing with lots of water with your toner, with your exfoliants and scrubs. So I lost my place. Okay. So that's about the difference between the scrubs versus the exfoliants. And one of the purposes of me being here today is I'm excited to announce my upcoming course, Beauty from the Inside Out. And this is a course that is crafted to deepen your understanding of skincare, whether you're a beginner, whether you already have a routine or you don't have a routine. You'll discover how to use your skincare products effectively and understand their benefits. So stay tuned for more details on that. And I can't wait to embark on that journey with you so that you can have that healthy, radiant skin, and just 2 minutes, 2 times a day. That's my little tagline. I like to teach people how to do their skincare routine 2 minutes, 2 times a day. So now I am going to share a little story with you. So many years ago, not many years ago, well, let's just say before the pandemic, I bought these pants and to go with my beautiful tops. I just love these pants and they were too long. So I taped them up and that didn't work. And I got really frustrated and then I pinned them up and that didn't work either. It just didn't even look good. So I decided that what I needed to do was I needed to hem them. So I got out my grandmother's little sewing kit and I thought I can do this myself. And I got so frustrated. I didn't even have everything that I needed. So I went to Amazon and I put everything that I needed into my Amazon cart. Everything came in 2 days and I laid everything out and I started to hem my pants and I just, I just got so frustrated. It was just so complicated that I finally put all the supplies in a box and I stared at the pants and I thought, if I'm ever going to wear these pants, I need someone to do this right. So months later, I finally drove to the tailor. I picked up my pants and now they look perfect. It was so easy. I'm all set to wear these pants with my beautiful tops. It was that simple. See, there comes a time when we look at our skin and think, it looks okay. I'm good. It's not going to get any better. We already bought all those skincare sets on Amazon and laid them all out on the counter and tried the skincare routine and it didn't work. It can get too complicated spending 45 minutes just to do your care routine. It's just too much. What seems easy becomes hard and time consuming. So a lot of us gather up all our products on our bathroom counter and we throw them in a box or we throw them away or we return back to the store and we never get the results we're looking for. And I'm here to say that skincare can be easy. It doesn't have to be complicated when you work with someone who does this for a living. See, ladies, you deserve to look and feel beautiful and confident knowing your skincare routine is giving you vibrant skin that glows. Experience the peace and confidence and joy that comes from a great skincare routine. Embrace the beauty from the inside out and enjoy the transformation. Thank you all for coming. Remember, the journey to glowing skin and self-confidence begins with understanding and caring for yourself from the inside out. And keep an eye out for my upcoming course, Beauty from the Inside Out. I can't wait to share it with you. So until the next time, keep in mind the possibilities of a skincare routine done in 2 minutes, 2 times a day. And so now I will take some questions. If you guys have any questions. You know, I would want to say here that while you're thinking of your question, here is one I get a lot. Do I really have to use every product in my skincare set? And the simple answer to that is no. It's all about finding what works best for you and your skin and fits into your routine. So, do I have any questions? I hope so. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Any comments? I'm open.
I have a question. How do you know if you have micro tears from, because I was using a scrub every morning with my acne.
Well, that's that's a really good question. Was it with the walnuts and the or apricot seeds?
No, I've
And I
never
don't think,
used that.
yeah, did you use lots of water?
I was in the shower, so yes.
Yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about. See, those micro tears, when you go to the dermatologist or the esthetician, to go get your facial, um, we look through that magnifier and we can see where the skin is scratched sometimes. And I'm going to tell you what those micro tears cause. They cause wrinkles. They can cause wrinkles because when you're breaking the skin, you're breaking the skin and you're breaking the skin and you're breaking the skin, and then the products don't penetrate down into your skin, and so you're just getting that crease. So if you're worried about that, Leslie, I know you well enough to know I think you're good. I think you're good.
I'm definitely getting wrinkles, but I think I'm just aging.
Well, that can be from dehydration. That can be from
Oh, I drink
not
so much water.
dehydration, not from dehydration of that, and not from using our electrolytes that we use in the doTERRA. Not that. There's the serums, which we'll get into in a couple months, because after this is going toners, and after toners we're going to go to eye cream, and after eye cream we're going to go to serums. But when we get to serums, I really feel that that is going to make a huge difference in your skincare routine when it comes to wrinkles. And then of course we got to use our moisturizing products. So as we go down the skincare course, the skincare routine, you'll learn more. Did that answer your question, Les? Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Sorry, Sherry, are you not talking? Okay. What about apricot seed oil? Well, oil's fine. We're talking
Okay.
about the seeds.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
we're
like,
talking about the
who
seeds.
uses seeds? Like, I wouldn't have even
Oh,
thought.
guys, I have to tell you, there are people, I want to share this with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
please
I've
do.
seen it. I've
Okay.
seen it. It's pretty scary. So those of us who are on today, we take really good care of our skin. I know that because I know all three of you and
St.
whoever's listening. Most of the people that
St. Ives
registered for
makes an
this, they
apricot.
take very good care of their skin. But the people who are going to go to the grocery stores and they're going to
Yeah.
buy those products in the grocery stores and they're going to listen to the commercials. I see the commercials and they
Mhm.
talk about the walnut seed, the walnut,
Yeah.
the crushed walnuts. And I don't even like them for the body. The salt scrubs are great for the body. And I really like the really refined scrubs. I want to ask you guys a question. Did you understand the difference between the scrub exfoliant and an exfoliant? You didn't understand the difference?
Well, I do now, but I didn't before you.
Okay,
Like,
that's what I'm asking. Did I
yeah.
explain that? Do you understand it now that a scrub can be called an exfoliant? However, to exfoliate, to get an exfoliation of the skin, it goes a little deeper. It can be the chemical peels, it can be the fruit enzymes. You can see these dermatologists talking to their clients about getting the acid peels, even with people who have really nice skin. And they tell them that if they get that done, that it's going to be better for their skin because it's going to go deeper down into the first layer of your skin so that your skin can absorb more moisture and boost the collagen. I'm not a believer of that, and that's okay. I don't believe in that because I believe everything comes from the dermis and the subcutaneous layer of your skin. I think we need to get all the way down into there. And for entertainment purposes only, I'm going to say this. I think it's pocket money. I think it's pocket money. I don't think it's necessary. Look, Leslie is the one who, when I did my signature talk the last time, She is the one who said, Shifra, you need to tell your age. I'm like, what do people care about my age? And
Because
she
you
said,
don't
you
look it.
need to say your age because you don't look it. I am just sharing with you. That's why I'm doing the course Beauty from the Inside Out. It is exactly what I do. It's exactly what I do. And I just want to share that with you and have you guys share it with your friends. It is a great course that I have to re-record. I recorded it in another course called the Skincare Circle. It was in a Facebook page group called Beauty from the Inside Out, and I called this the course the Skincare Circle. Where was my brain? Everything's in there, and I don't know how to transfer it, and I don't know how to edit out the Skincare Circle. So I have to do all that all over again, and it's a little bit of time consuming. Unless Leslie's son, Mac has some time over the summer that he would like to help me out with that to make all the difference in the world.
And
So-
Shifra, on that comment that Leslie made about your age and saying your age, well, you're the best advertisement. Because
Thanks,
people look at your
Chris.
face.
You know,
Sure.
I appreciate that. I have a mirror in there that's 10x and 1x. And when I look at the 10x, I'm like, what is that? I go like this. It's so funny. I go, what is Leslie talking about? I literally say that to myself out loud because I can see the 10x in my skin. So when I look at it 10x, then I work on it even more. Listen, guys, I meant that what I talked about at the very beginning. I used to rush when I was in my 20s, you know how we partied and we had a good time, and I used to rush to go to get ready for work, and I worked in the salons, and I'd rush and I'd look at all that skincare because, you know, I used what I recommended. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have to do this. Like I have to do this just like everybody else is doing this. And I do this for a living, and I wanted to look good. I didn't want to age. I didn't want to age that much. So
It's not, and it's not, your face is, you know, face is awesome too, but also the neck and décolleté, that's what really shows it. And you look good in the neck and décolleté. I don't know how to do that. Will you explain scrubbing on that area? Because
well,
mine is really
exfoliate, and that's why I
irritating.
said when you're going to exfoliate there, whether you're going to use the exfoliant or the scrub exfoliant with your cleanser or by itself. Like I showered before I came, you know, I showered and I thought, do I need to exfoliate today? Do I need to use the scrub? And I'm like, I'm talking about exfoliants. Why not? And a lot of the times I mix it with my cleanser, and I thought I'm just going to use it, you know, by itself. So I just use dime's worth. Let me tell you a little skincare secret. I believe less is more. The department stores and the salons and all the companies out there want you to use more. And you know why they want you to use more. They want you to buy faster. So I'm going to say a dime's worth. I use about a dime's worth, and I'm in the shower. So I take one hand and I get it wet, and then I just in my palm. Can you guys see? I kind of go like, Leslie, are you watching? Les? So then I have about this much, and then I get it wet, and then I go like this, and then I just start taking it all over, and then I use my fingers. These are the fingers that I use, and I start, and then I go on my neck. I just massage. I just massage. I do my best to go in the direction of the way this. You know, we want to go to the side on the neck. I come down a little bit on the chin area. Yeah, and the jaw area, we're going to go to the side. The neck, we're going to come down a little bit. When I get the décolleté, I just do the circles. And then I just start circling around, and then I'm making sure I get it all off. And you just have to rinse and rinse and rinse. Now, have I done it in the sink? I have. But the sink, it's the sink.
Hard to get off.
It's
Yeah.
hard to get off. Yeah. And you're splashing all over the floor, and it makes a mess. And so
Let me ask you this, love. Are you telling me that you are using doTERRA's cream cleanser with their scrub and you mix them together?
well, first of all, I want to say it does not matter what product line you're using. That's not the purpose of this, but yes, that's what I use. I use the doTERRA products. It doesn't matter what product line you're using though. And sometimes I'll mix it with a gel cleanser as well. If you've got a gel cleanser
But the
or
jojoba
foaming
beads
cleansers.
are so slight in the doTERRA. Why do you feel like you need to dilute it with a cleanser? I'm just curious for question purposes.
That's a great question. Or you want to know the real simple answer to that? Lazy. It's just about being lazy and wanting to move on faster. I told you, I want to do a skincare routine in 2 minutes. I just want to be able to get in there, wash my face, exfoliate, do my wash. I don't want to make it a long process. There's other
So
things
you're
I want to do.
combining the two steps because you want to cleanse and scrub at the same time.
Yes, it's just
I
to save
see.
time. It's just to save time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then I get out, we do the rest and it's pretty quick. And, in the course, it will show you, I have a video that I do 5 steps, 2 minutes, 2 times a day. Yes, Chris?
Well, I have a very random, weird question. It doesn't exactly have to do with the topic, but I have a friend that's used Botox most of her adult life. So she doesn't do any of this. And her skin so far looks good. What is your opinion on Botox? I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever asked you that before. Does it, anyway?
Well, I don't believe in poisons in the skin and in the
I
body.
don't either, but I just,
So
people do it.
I don't believe in that. And my best friend, who's not going to watch this, so it won't matter. She gets it done once in a while, and she doesn't listen to me, and her skin looks terrible. Just looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, she looks terrible. I think the fact that your friend's skin looks good could just be genetics. It can be genetics. She may be on a good skincare program. I just think that when you're Leslie and I kind of had this talk about this, about is it the GP1? Is that what it's called? The injection GP1, Leslie? Sure, do you,
GLP-1.
GLP,
GLP-1. Yes, ma'am.
the GLP-1. I don't want the needle. I don't want it in my
Dude, that
body.
wrecked me. I will never take it again. Like, it was terrible. And I was going in thinking I'm dying, and they're like, "You're fine." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'll never take it again, ever."
Yeah,
It's
and
terrible.
there's a lot of side effects, Chris, with the Botox. You can get migraine headaches.
It's toxic.
I literally have a picture. Gosh, okay, so that was probably 9 years ago. So I'd have to go back into my photos. I have a picture of a lady who was stunningly beautiful, and she didn't believe she was beautiful, and she had all this plastic surgery done, and she had all this Botox done. She looks distorted. And there was a picture of her before and after. Do I want to take that chance? Do you want to take that chance? I think when you're working with Botox, you're taking a chance. And I'm going to go right back to something else that I said before, for entertainment purposes only. I think it's a publicity stunt, and it's a moneymaker in their pocket. Now, people have migraine headaches. I think it has its medicinal reasons. I do think Botox has, for medicinal reasons, it has its really good purposes. What's it called again, Sherry? The GLP.
G is in go, L is in Larry, P is in Paul. One.
So GLP, the
Mhm.
GLP. I asked my holistic doctor's wife how she felt, and she said, well, I was on the verge of nausea, but I was nauseous. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like that. And I think that lots of people have more reactions to the Botox than they talk about. And I like expression in the face. I talk with my eyebrows. I learned that a long time ago. I smile a lot. I don't want I don't want my characterization of who I am to disappear. So peach his own, but those are my opinions. Those are, I don't think the Botox has anything to do with your skincare routine. You know, in the function of your skin. You have to remember, a facelift has nothing to do with the function of your skin. A facelift is just pulling and tightening. It has nothing to do with the function of your skin. So if you had dry skin before you had the facelift, you're going to get dry skin again if you don't take care of it properly. So
Can I
great
just share
questions.
something? I don't
Yes.
think people realize their reactions a lot of times to synthetic drugs till it's already done a lot of damage. So for me, anything that's synthetic, I wouldn't touch unless I had to. And I thought I had to with the GLP-1. And I mean, it wrecked me. I'm off everything now. I take nothing for my blood sugar except holistic stuff. So even the headaches, like they don't need that either. They just need to detox their bodies. That's my humble opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I'm going to end this and turn off the recording, and then I want to talk some more. So let me just say this to you guys. Thank you all so much for spending your valuable time with me. And I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you all next month, where we will be talking about toners and astringents and fresheners. That's going to be a fun one. I love the feeling of a freshener and a toner on my face. So anyhow, thank you all, and I'll see you next month.